If we ever do get around to the investigation games, I'm like, just gonna be honest here, I'm definitely playing Gregory Edward, fuck you.
Okay. Wasn't bad, by the way. You thought we were done with this game. I wish I was.
We're not.
Or not. So, last time on Ace Attorney, we beat the 4th case.
I hate the fact that this case introduces the Blue Badger.
What's wrong with the Blue Badger?
You've clearly never played Investigations.
Alright. So, fair warning, I strongly despise this case.
It's a very polarizing case, actually. Like, either you love it or you hate it.
It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up.
Phoenix casually refusing to do any cases until he gets a cute teenage sidekick, I see. A bit weird.
Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to do work.
Menace admits, I'm being fucking lazy.
There you are, finally! Where have you been? Let's just stroll tomorrow!
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are! The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey!
Who's gonna tell her?
You're not Mia Fey, are you?
I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here.
Or anywhere.
So you're the coffee boy?
I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney.
Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case?
Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though.
That's a relief, then you're better than nobody.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now.
But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney?
Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I need to get back on my Fortnite grind. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere.
He's clearly been practicing his poker.
Yeah.
Please, I'm out of time!
But...
Please, you have to help! It's my sister!
Wasn't this the one case that wasn't adapted in the anime?
Yeah. That's probably because they decided to seemingly never adapt Apollo Justice or any of the later games. If they did, if they do make a season 3, they'll probably start it off by having them show this case and then move on to Apollo Justice.
Yeah. Maya? Could it be?
If you notice, I basically didn't change Maya's voice for Emma.
Okay. I'm
gonna be honest here. They're basically the same character in this one case.
Yeah.
Like, not really, but a lot of their characteristics are the same.
Okay.
There's a reason why he's meant to think of Maya when he sees her.
Yeah. I'll hear you out.
Like, she doesn't really have a different characterization until Apollo Justice.
Really? Thank you so much! My name's Emma. I'm a Sky. I'm a scientific investigator.
Scientific investigator? 16.
Yeah, just literally just...
Emma, what's it?
I think Maya's actually a year older than you.
It said you were 17
Yeah.
last time. So you're a scientific investigator?
Yes, that's right. Is something wrong?
No. It's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young?
Young? I'll be 16 years old this year.
So you're 15.
Oh,
I see. Wait, only 16?
I think you, Phoenix, I think you forgot the whole, I'll be 16. He wrote down 16. She's 15 right now.
I'm said to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known at my age, no less.
So what exactly is your current position then?
Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job at my age, no less.
Great.
Wait, if you're in 11th grade, shouldn't you be 17? Or actually, no, 16. You should be 16 already.
Yeah, I was 16 when I entered junior year.
Yeah, same. I turned 17 at the end, at the other half of it, but
Yeah.
17 and 18. Yeah, you should actually already be 16 unless you've skipped a grade. Which, to be fair, you might have, but
Great, another future professional in training.
actually, I think the funny part is that means she'd next game she'd be 18 by the end of the trilogy, right?
Yeah.
Then there'd be a 7-year time skip. Yeah, she was 24 if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
That means by 24 she'd already become a police detective.
So, what's...
That's not a spoiler. Because let's be honest here, you're so far away from Apologetics, you're just gonna forget it.
So, what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow?
My sister didn't do it! She wouldn't stab someone with a knife! She wouldn't!
Also, it's just kind of something.
So it's a murder case.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it, she didn't do it! I know she didn't do it, it's a scientific fact!
And there's a witness.
Just talk to her, you have to talk to her!
Right. Suppose I will.
I promised her I'd bring Mia Fade, but...
That's interesting. How would she know Mia? So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then?
Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know.
I'll say your age says otherwise.
Age is just a number.
No! We could talk about that maybe when they're in their 30s, but no, not right now.
I'm joking. Still.
Seriously though, I saw some things relating to shipping Phoenix and Maya, in the most recent case, the most recent stuff. And by then they're in their 30s. That's a lot less creepy when you stop.
Yeah. Still, it's good to have
he's 36 and she's 30. It's a lot more acceptable by then.
Albeit a very...
It's a real good thing that if they were ever going to go that direction, they never did it before that.
Yeah. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one.
I'm going to be honest here, I'd say Phoenix was still holding out for Iris if it weren't for the fact that Iris seemingly is forever locked in prison. You have no idea who that is, and that's... Hopefully they'll stay that way. You're still in Justice for All, right?
I'm still in this case.
Oh my god.
It sucks!
Yeah, I hope you're ready for Justice for All introducing penalties for pressing.
I know about the clown. And that's it.
That's not even the only game that's done it.
Yeah. I know about the circus case. And everyone rants about how bad it is.
Trust me. If that case didn't have connections to other more better cases, I would have so many connections about that fucking circus.
Okay.
I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you?
Yeah. Sure can't fault her for
I'm gonna be honest here, the fact that they don't do it that way is actually really fucked if you really start to think about it. The fact that the only one actually wanting to use science and detective work is the fucking 16-year-old is real fucked for you Japanifornia.
Yeah.
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister.
Actually, though, it does make sense that the police refuse to use this stuff, because, let's be honest here, it's blatantly obvious who the killer is here, right? You know who it is.
Yeah.
So you know exactly how high up he is in the police. And you...
Anyway.
Trust me, it's nowhere near just the police. Literally every single form of law in this universe has at least one person fucking things up from the top. The prosecutors, the police, and even the Bar Association for the Defense Attorneys.
Jeez. Anyway.
I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister.
I think the only, and I do mean the only, fucking, justice body in this entire universe I can think of that doesn't have a single fuck up. But I mean, from up top, right?
Yeah.
Is Interpol. And that's because the only one who we know fucks around with that stuff was someone below the main detective of that game. And in reality, what really fucks with Interpol isn't Interpol itself, but rather the fact that like major political figures are the ones doing crime, which completely inaccurate to real life. Hint, hint. No, it's not.
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
So they went to the same school.
She always told me to go with Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia is a woman?
Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Huh?
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
Your only family?
Actually,
What about your parents?
This is something that I have to point out. You don't really think about this. The amount of young girls in this franchise who have little to no family is actually kind of weird. I know of at least 4.
Yeah.
And we've already met 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find out why I say 2. They died in a car accident when I was little.
Oh. I'm sorry. And that's all. Show the thing. See this? It's my 30s badge.
Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before.
You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me.
I love how that line implies that he actually did go around showing it, like, in-game.
Yeah.
Its composition is mostly silver, the gold plating is flaking a bit.
She analyzed it. Scientifically.
There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'd give you $50 for it.
Sorry, but it's not for sale. Yet.
Apollo Justice vibes, eh?
Hmm.
That line was actually hinting towards something that revolving around Apollo Justice.
Yeah.
Because this case was written after the entire trilogy had already been finished.
Yeah.
So this case has more connections to Apollo Justice than literally anything else in the franchise. Well, before the games after, obviously.
I wonder what's wrong with them. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard. Okay, if I'm Lana.
That's Lana, yeah.
Nothing the best. Guard.
She's not maybe an old woman. She's only a few years older than Mia.
Guard! Guard. I thought I told you I don't want visitors. This is the best you get.
Yeah.
Sorry, ma'am, it's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about?
The amount of fucking like prosecutors and like like that will fuck with people's pay in the police department is fucking atrocious. I feel bad for police officers in this universe. On the other hand, I don't feel bad for them because most of them are corrupt as all fuck.
Yeah. Emma.
Hi, Lana.
Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing?
Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey! How do you know me?
Now you're sounding like her in that voice.
Mia mentioned you. I heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is that you do? My name's Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor.
I honestly don't blame you. If you remember like how fucking weird my voice got whenever I had to deal with the judge and Manfred at the same time, it was fucked.
I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? 2 sisters.
I'd like to point out, for this district is very important, because we will eventually meet another chief prosecutor, And he's chief prosecutor for everything.
Could this
Like
be
in the area.
Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like...
It's almost like they're meant to emulate those two characters. They're even meant to look exactly like them, if you notice.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright?
Actually, wait, check your call record, I want to see something.
Wait,
It doesn't have them, but like, if you put like those two right next to the original two, they really do like damn identical.
you think they just reused an asset and just painted over it or something?
Maybe.
There's something you should know from the start, which is the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh?
Wait, but the suspect is...
Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright. Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st, at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition.
Deposition?
Deposition. A witness clearly saw me commit the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot. Ugh. Hold it. At the prosecutor's office.
Can I get my phone?
Okay.
This one Uber driver hasn't moved a single bit since we started this recording 16 minutes ago.
Traffic?
No, when I say they haven't moved, I mean they've been just in that one spot.
The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed. Well, that's just great. So, the victim. An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective.
A detective?
Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. See. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh.
Well, Mr. Wright, what does it mean?
Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn.
And as Logan would say, it's definitely the worst in his eyes.
In defense, I have not seen anything from second or third game yet. So, once I get there, I'll reevaluate.
There's a reason why the third game is basically considered the peak, but with the exception of one case that was clearly written for Justice for All.
So, you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job, and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I don't think you've recognized the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright.
You'd be surprised at how many people in law fucking Phoenix Wright doesn't recognize. You'd think he'd actually look into people.
In fact, it seemed impossible you wouldn't.
Lana, what happened to your hand?
Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. And that makes sense how?
Yeah, no, trust me, I'm pretty sure that's meant to be one of the things.
I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of me, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her?
Emma told you that.
Oh, yeah.
Emma told you that too, didn't she?
Time to forget.
Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office.
Finally a case where I have actual characters other than Phoenix Wright. Although it seems he has very little in common with me.
Well, fuck you too.
Hey! It was in law school. I was in my third year and she was auditing class. She was different than the other students. different. She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything! That's probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me?
There's a good chunk of people who do ship Lana and Mia.
If you were to say Emma and Lana, I would have shot you right through the face.
No, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was some weird shit from that.
I refuse to look into that.
Pretty sure there is for Mia and Maya.
Probably, but I refuse to look further.
Another similarity: Emma and Lana have a very the names aren't actually very similar, but you do fuck up the names. If you know what I mean.
Intellectually attracted, loves the top.
Yeah, right. No, there's a reason why people are like, yeah, right. They're intellectually attracted. Yeah, no, that sounds like a code for we were in college and experimented. Because yeah, that was college.
Yeah.
If there's any place that Mia would have any lesbian relationships, if she decided to experiment, because let's be honest here, this is a bit of a spoiler. She had a boyfriend by the time she was an actual.
I know that.
So unless she's straight on bi, chances are she'd have experimented in college.
Yeah.
She was the top of the class.
I was the best there was. Oh.
I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
It sounds a bit different when Emma said it. Well, Mr. Wright. Excuse me. As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None.
I did see a very good objection law, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday night by a account called Sebastian's Sebest, which it's a play on a character's name from Investigations too. But it was basically an objection law stating what actually happened when Misty Faye, which is Mia's mom, basically channeled Gregory Edgeworth.
Yeah.
And I love how that one because Gregory Edgeworth is basically meant to be shown to basically be a lot like a combination of both Miles and Phoenix when it comes to his law thing, but also that he has a very strict and solid sense of justice to the point where he's also very much like those two, where that he'd do anything to find the truth.
Yeah.
So it was the objection law had it so that he's there's a high chance that it might have been Yana Yogi, but I refuse to indict him without having the truth, because it hasn't basically figured out everything, most of the actual story in the case. Because yeah, this is the same man who quite literally was shown to be smarter than Von Karma in Investigations too, right?
Yeah.
Only for it to turn out that the reason why it seemed he blatantly blamed Yanni, even though that's very much out of character, out of pace for his character, especially for someone who almost certainly would have seen that whole incident where Miles shot and then didn't immediately die, right?
Yeah.
And has it so that turns out the police were the ones who fucked with the testimony to have it so that it was blatantly Yanni, right?
Yeah.
You want to know who it was that deliberately did it?
Who? Von Karma.
No.
Oh.
Damon?
Damon. Damn.
Yeah. And honestly, yeah, that objection law was holy shit, yeah, that does sound like something that would happen. I bring this up because I just remembered that because I was watching it late into the night.
Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know! So how can you say you did it? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana!
Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here has ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit.
I'm gonna be honest here. There's a huge amount of contingent of like people who just got so stuck with this case that they just straight up brought up the walkthrough.
Yo, that's me.
And you still haven't gone past it?
Look. It's just bad.
It's not looking at his eyes.
It's not looking at...
Yeah. Read it.
There's something else going on here, too. And I'm gonna find out what. Now we're...
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister, she's not always like that, you know? Teleport.
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that.
I'm with Phoenix here, like... Let's be honest here, how many people actually like prosecutors?
I don't know.
Like, outside of Kudane, obviously. You have no idea where that is, and we won't be getting to that in a long time.
What happened to her? I remember my dad once told me he was the leading cause in a jury that caused him to get someone marked guilty, and because of that, he says no defense case will ever hire him. He caused someone to get arrested.
I think you mean sent to jail.
Yeah.
That guy was already arrested.
Yeah. He was the leading jury, and now no defense team will ever hire him. What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office. Shall we?
I think there's a very simple, obvious thing, and it's called... blackmail. By the way, the amount of times where suicide cases in this series are treated as murder cases before it's revealed it's suicide cases
Yeah.
is not zero. Which is funny because it really does show how stupid the police department in this franchise is that they don't even bother checking to see if it might have been suicide.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he deliberately, like, the guy who committed suicide deliberately fucked with shit. But, I mean, come on. If a dying man is like, found dead, that should be, like, by seemingly murder charges, like, by seemingly murder. You should at least check him if it might have been, like, staged. Because let's be 100% honest here. If an old man is already dying, no person who wants them gone is just gonna kill them. They're just gonna fucking wait.
Yeah. There's a poster to steal camera on the wall. Maya set it up here on the day she left. I didn't have the heart to take it down. I do sometimes get strange looks from the client stuff. Sometimes. Difficult looking legal bloods stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one, and it made my head hurt.
I have a question, Phoenix. How the fuck did you pass the bar exam?
When I closed it...
Also, what law school did you go to?
When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt, too. Mia's desk. I stay here even less now that I've stopped taking cases. I have to do at least dust it off. I've got to do at least dust it off once in a while. Mia's plant, Charlie. I've been taking care of him in Maya's absence. Looks like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. Egads, the bellboy was staring right at me. So, I've been spotted.
Check the court record.
Alright.
No, for Phoenix. Oh wait, you can't. Okay.
I was like, what are you on?
Actually, go check back again. What's Miles' age? Yeah, 24. 24, okay. Phoenix would be around that same age, right? Yeah. Because they were on the same grade. So, I have a question here about Phoenix.
Yeah.
He was originally an art student. You will find this out later.
Yeah.
Right? Timeline-wise, how the fuck did he become a lawyer?
I don't know.
No, because I say this because I think Trials and Tribulations implies that the flashback sequences took place like 5 years before that game, right?
Mm.
This game's only 2 years before that.
Huh.
Meaning in the span of 3 years, because we see Phoenix back before he became a law, like someone into law, right?
Yeah.
Either as an art student. So either Phoenix took law classes on the side already,
or
this man sped one becoming a defense attorney in the span of 3 years. That or he somehow cheated because he has so many issues being a regular defense attorney.
Clearly.
Granted, it doesn't help that the world in this is the law in this world is fucked.
Yeah.
But
so this is the lot where it all happened.
If we were really counting how fast he did, the only reason that Phoenix isn't counted as a prodigy in his own right is probably the fact that he started at the correct age that a lot of lawyers would, while future lawyers would start they're teenagers.
Yeah. Emma.
Because he basically started this becoming a lawyer halfway into his college years.
Yeah.
It kind of makes no fucking sense. Unless he's really good at cramming and then somehow forgot most of the shit he learned.
Sometimes that does sound like something he would do.
Yeah. Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Hey everyone, keep up the good work!
Hey, what are you thinking?
Well, they're gonna be co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm saying hello.
Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to not stand out too much here, see?
I think... Is that meant to become true?
Hey there. You expecting to go up nose here?
This is Marshall.
Marshall.
Hey there. You expecting to go unnoticed around here, partner? Partner?
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, chuckle fucks. What do we have here? Looks like Bambina got lost from the ranch and is up to no good. But we gotta learn to keep them dog is tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall!
Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me.
Look here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti in the desert dream? You want to?
What's this guy talking about?
You don't run home now. Happy trails, Bambina. I think the funny part is Bambina, I think, is Italian. Which makes the joke not only that he's a cowboy, but he's a spaghetti western.
Yeah. Was that a hombre?
Hombre.
A friend of yours?
It's hombre. Yeah, he's kind of sort of, he's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff in the Wild West? Who thinks he's a sheriff in the Wild West, it seems?
If you, as a Californian, I'm gonna have to dock points from Phoenix here. Clearly, he's never heard California love.
What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer.
What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real big. Anything in the crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about it, please. Just put it in your pocket.
How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me.
Clearly, Emma here is like saying, "Put it in your put it in your pocket, and while I examine it, I'm gonna take the money."
There seems to be something inside.
Well,
I've caught the duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay?
By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay, now look at the court record.
Uh-huh. Oh.
You had to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining it from every angle.
I'd like to point out that, again, her coming up with this implies that straight up, there is no fucking police officer who thinks of looking at evidence from literally any other angle other than the one they found it in.
Yeah.
And that's so fucking dumb.
Oh, look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with the press of the X button.
I think he's done with the button.
This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Redmond. ID number 5842189.
The jacket makes him look even younger than he's meant to be, I think.
Yeah.
See, well, isn't scientific investigation useful?
I guess. Though, I don't see what science has to do with it.
You want to know the funny part is? This would have come in real handy back in the second case. Phoenix, turn the paper around! My food's basically almost there.
Yeah. I'll get a snack myself.
You go.
Stay.
Where'd it go?
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I swear at some points my voice whenever I do this voice, it starts sounding a lot more like Monokuma in my own head for some reason. He's so fucking high pitched, and it's very obviously a guy.
Monica.
Monokuma.
Oh, Monokuma. Oh my god.
Like, but let's give it a line that Emma here did really put in my head just now.
Let's give everything we got. It's punishment, guys.
Continue.
Just gotta be on my toes from now on.
Hey, sit, ladder!
Oh boy.
A ladder!
That's a step ladder.
What's the difference in the scientific terms, please?
Scientific, huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow.
Somehow.
It's a step ladder.
Like a stylish class wild room, very nice.
You can see the whole parking lot from in there.
To security, perhaps it's a cafe?
Huh?
Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later.
I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably the security guard office.
You know I scored 97 on my science test the other day.
But it doesn't have a test for common sense.
Funny thing, one of Emma's later quirks is that she actually eats, like, a lot during her investigations. So it's funny that I'm eating right now.
Look at Dora, this must mean something.
I'm not sure that doors mean anything.
No, it won't open, mysterious lock.
I failed to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we?
Here, phone, let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
Can't hear anything. My ears need the barometric pressure.
What is she babbling about?
Hey, what did you say?
See, you can hear it just fine. The phone's broken. Ugh. Alright.
Is this where the cars leave the lot?
The arrow on the ground makes it more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? Plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose?
Aha! The theory of relativity.
What?
Every reaction was an equal opposite reaction, I think. No. No, relativity is E equals MC squared, I think.
Ah.
Can I write this down? Hey, Mr. Wright! Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German or was he British?
Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name?
It was not. I'm not the best science student, but I know that much.
Well, no time to waste. Let's go hunting for clues. I wonder what this is.
Well, partner, looks like you got no intention to go home quietly.
The sheriff.
Like I said before, this here's our claim. You must be moseying all along. Let's see you fixing to bite the bullet.
Yeah, scary.
Can you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Well, the little filly's got a good nose on it. You want to know who rides the red Mustang with a body and a saddle in?
Please!
No problem, partner. It's about time for victuals anyway. Vitals anyway. Got us up in the saloon up on 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Prospector's office. Wait, prospector.
Prospector.
Want to find your cerveza you like.
Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Notice though, look up my Biddle's Saloon Cerveza.
Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. Pretty sure it was actually 1202.
In any case, stay away from the car. Go around here all your life, just keep your paws off our plane.
Right. Great.
Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out!
Excuse me? Are you two all set?
Us? Oh.
It's you. Again. What's this?
Excuse me, are you two all set?
She couldn't be.
There's selling lunch in here? This is a crime scene! Hello, half and half, was it? Oh, thanks! And you, sir?
Yes?
Some crunchy goodness coming at you.
Thanks. You're just the only way of doing business.
This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passers-by, or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look at it have to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone, even if my days as Kappa Queen are over.
Cough up? Huh?
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all assorted secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder and the stabbing of that detective.
What? Ooh, a witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please, cough up Queen. Tell us what happened.
The name's Angel Star, don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
Yes, ma'am. Yipes, she means it.
Somehow I knew. Yesterday was the day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that on the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
Yes? Was yesterday special for some reason?
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know that. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones? Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the names of innocents. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutor's convention here yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace her lunch with something foul. You have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the Kappa Queen. Ew! Most heinous of all the evil ones is the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the the evilest of lunches of all. Really?
Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So, what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star?
It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel and I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. You see a lot of sky rolled in that knife, so her knife flash in anger beginning to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beating of Lana Sky's knife.
Wait a second. You know Lana Sky?
Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder?
I like how all of her lunchboxes, like the ones that aren't open, have like this little design that's clearly her. That's fun.
She always travels light.
Yeah. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name?
Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and the best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Do you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who's tried General Tso's trilobite lunch set. Oh, never mind, now you win!
I don't even want to appreciate part of a trilobite's
Flavor.
flavor.
You know what a trilobite is, right?
Fish?
Look it up.
Trilobites are extinct marine arthropods that form the class Tripoda. What the hell is that? Those look really weird.
Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth?
Oh wait, yeah, that's you.
The glass-walled booth?
I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him.
Since you're here anyway. I guess selling lunches is more important than romance.
So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis. Not. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star? I said some hostility.
Hostility? Ha, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. How like a 10-year-old clams and chowder.
10-day-old clams.
10-day-old clams and chowder.
10-year-old would be even worse.
Yeah.
I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, Copper Queen.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure.
Prosecutor's badge. I mean, defense attorney's badge, yeah.
A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Scream lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy!
Box of pickles. Kind of a sad lunch, if you ask me.
Just like being a defense attorney in this world.
About this card.
Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially when that card belongs to someone else.
No, this isn't a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to the detective.
And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? That's like showing a fine how you'd hand to a detective.
Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? Oh yeah. We will get nothing from the. Oh wait.
So this is what the back of the badge looks like. And I always thought it had a safety pin.
Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to.
You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone?
No, I'd be found out right away.
Well, that's no fun.
2, 6, 3, 8, 1. This has absolutely no relevance, but I shall spin.
It has a fucking screw, which is weird.
anything soon. And I saw Beta Yellow somewhere. Name an idea. We did this.
What else would they use? What? Silly, they're the reason we have running language in the first place.
True.
Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID, Yabba Dab. See, wouldn't that be better?
Yabba Dab. Well, it does have a certain range.
Yabba Dabba Doo! Exactly my point.
It doesn't take much to amuse her. Damn, this literally is Maya too. Going up. I see.
This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. I like to point out, you'll see this later. That coat up there,
Yeah.
you're going to see it in the third game. Why did you change from your office, really?
Thanks.
Look, there's the trophy something here.
A trophy? What, a shield?
Takes real nerve to display stuff like this.
It's sitting on a couch.
Where's office is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you?
That voice. It can't be. Long time no see, Edgeworth.
Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth!
You know him from somewhere?
Of course! I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us at once and...
Right. Her sister's a chief prosecutor, after all.
Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No! It was just Mr. Wright!
Hey, don't blame me.
What is here to investigate a murder case? Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red...
Nasty.
Sports car in the parking lot.
How did it specify it was nasty?
That would be my car? What of it? What? Your car?
I'll say one thing. She sure does look...
I'd like to point out, in the anime, we actually do see him driving around in that car. So yeah.
Yeah.
An anime also cemented the idea that Phoenix actually rides a bike to work every day because and he lives in like this dingy little apartment too.
Angel Star is 31. So, the body was found in your car.
Go ahead and say it, right? You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it! I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that! Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir, I'm Scott, and, it's nice to meet you again!
Now that didn't sound forced at all.
No, never. You're really grown. I'd admit, it was a bit of a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt.
I can understand. Wait, what did you say?
Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor of the trial tomorrow. You, Mr. Edward? To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all.
What do you mean?
Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you?
Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Edgeworth.
Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident.
What? That's crazy.
Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others.
I mean, look at Twitter.
Oh yeah. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny.
Toys? That bronze shield? There's got to be a story behind that one.
Like how it says it's bronze, but it doesn't look anything like bronze. It looks like rusted bronze. Chief Prosecutor Sky, yes, we worked together on the case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. You see, 2 years ago. The thing is, we know from the third game that that's around the same time that Mia had her first case.
Huh. Interesting.
And we know from that same time that he was an art student at the time.
Yeah.
That means that quite literally, Phoenix Wright switched majors and became a defense attorney in the span of 2 years! Like, 3 years max!
Logic is a myth in Ace Attorney.
And he's meant to be kind of like the least intelligent out of the defense attorneys possible.
Yeah, I know.
That's right, I remember.
2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
You weren't even a law student yet. Since then, I was... Unless he's talking about, like, a literal case that happened after the one I'm thinking of. And he's talking about, like, his big break of a case instead. Even though, technically, the first few cases he had would count as those for basically anybody else. And I'm sorry, but, like, Phoenix Wright is seemingly a prodigy in his own right.
Yeah.
He just had a late start. Since then, I always thought that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife!
What? Mr. Edward, your knife was a murder weapon?
To be specific, it was the knife I kept in my toolbox in the trunk of my car.
Now, why would you keep a knife in your car in the first place?
He just mentioned it was in the toolbox. You do keep knives in the toolboxes, I'm gonna be honest here.
I see.
Like, it's meant for cutting stuff. Like rope.
Edgeworth.
What?
Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can you take a joke?
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
Let's start looking everywhere.
I was gonna make a bad joke.
Oh wait, show him the badge.
I was gonna do the Phoenix Wright voice and do a Pickle Rick joke, but I was like, nah, that's dumb.
It really is.
You see, Edward, you ever hear about this guy? Turned himself into a pickle. And he called himself Pickle Rick.
Trust me, I'm gonna say this right now.
It's the funniest shit I've ever heard.
I don't think a Phoenix Wright would,
I know.
like, care for that kind of humor.
Yeah, I know. But I was tempted, and I did anyway. That's not the present button. Let's try it.
Once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago.
What, you wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth?
And my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been. Let's actually look around here, though.
Nah, Edgeworth's never personal. It's all about women. Shit. Obviously.
My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere.
Old bag.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Well, I want one.
Huh. There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy.
She's my Retro's fiance.
No.
I don't think so.
Whoa! What you? It must be nice having an office on the 12th floor.
I guess you would feel important.
Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact to the ground would be...
Would be.
Got it! Approximately 3.22 seconds.
That's. I didn't read that.
That's handy to know.
That's handy to know. Huh. A ladder. Whoa.
Whoa, these are all case files! They're stacked up to the ceiling, there's even a ladder!
Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. You must have... Oh.
You must have someone good to get them for him.
Probably. Yeah. Gumshoe, get that from the, like, 7th.
Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
You must study this report so closely, he's so cool!
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. You know, I heard jumping off a tall building, and my first thought was... I had to. Anyways.
Oh, cute! What a pretty pizza!
I go more for the instant tea bags myself.
Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves! No sort of a place of origin and flavor! Look at this world run! What an exquisitely splendid concoction!
There's such a thing as taking the hobby too far. Yeah,
like, you can see that he has, like, 3 different drawers just exclusively to fucking tea. Right there.
A work desk. It's quite tidy as one might expect.
One nice desk, easy to use and easy on the eyes.
Still, I'm a...
It's polished so long, you can see my own reflection.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Again.
You don't take the name plaque as a souvenir.
That's robbery. Don't. I'll sue you. I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K in it.
Prosecutors.
Huh? What's that?
It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
King of Prosecutors?
KKK.
Mm.
10 years later.
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutors each year. What? So
that K, that's...
K stood for king.
Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing.
King of Prosecutors sounds like employee of the month, only better.
I meant to go for the couch, actually.
It's great.
Anyway.
This retro has such a comfy sofa.
Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap.
Everybody pores over case files until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket and rolls up his sleeves. He goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow.
Huh.
Sounds a bit specific.
I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth. Daydreaming about Edgeworth working.
In the morning, he has silver hair.
Yeah, she's definitely a fangirl.
Jesus.
It's so cool.
Silver hair is cool.
I feel bad for her because she basically never gets to work with Edgeworth.
Wow, this jacket's even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket, right? I've never seen him wear it. Maybe that's why he's always lost to me.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe don't be naughty. Let me take a picture.
She's getting way too excited about this. Chess.
Hey, a chessboard!
I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh?
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head's kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Ashworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges surrounding a pawn's spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Definitely not gonna look too deep into that. Well, time to examine what we got. We got blood.
This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's that doing with a knife like this anyway?
Hey, maybe he spent his weekend rubbing it in the wild.
Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I was thinking of the outdoorsman.
Now there's a scary thought. God, could you imagine just Edgeworth running around the wild? I think that's everything this night has to offer.
Unless there's like a secret compartment that like from the blade. Forgot. I wouldn't put it past this game actually.
Yeah. That's just a play.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty sure this. No. Nope. Yep. Something tells me this would be a lot easier to do with like a keyboard and mouse.
Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate in here.
It looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved onto it.
Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet Mr. Von Karma sometime.
When she says it, his name does kind of have a ring to it. You really want to meet? Yeah, I can't read it. Sadly. I know this is a GBA game initially, but this control scheme is pretty much perfect for keyboard and mouse.
This is DS.
Oh. But this control scheme would work best on my keyboard and mouse. Okay, looks like we have nothing else to do.
I mean, could we ask him another question?
That's possible. No.
Present him anything? We never presented the...
So, basically this says you were the best of the best last year, huh?
You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? Also, day of work to receive that travesty.
Huh.
How was that?
I have to go to the police department to receive that broken shield.
The police department?
Yeah, it's right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you?
Where Detective Gumshoe works? I was gonna say lives for some reason. Yeah.
Because he has no money?
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken?
It tastes like diet. What does it matter? We got more important things to worry about.
Oh, right.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse.
Probably because he got another gear that he managed to lose so many times.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him about yesterday.
Now we can ask him. Can you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder?
Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
Cleaning day?
Working with the police department, we sort and file out all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal.
Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing, a ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors.
And that's when you got the shield?
I was at the police department yesterday afternoon, and I got back here at 5:12.
That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edgar pride ourselves of our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence.
1712, so that's military time.
This is a parking stop from the underground law.
The murder took place around 5:15.
So the murder happened right after you got back.
What? Right. I'd appreciate it if you didn't direct that suspicious glare. I'd appreciate it if you did direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Mike Meekins.
Fuck. I think this character was... Yeah, this was undecided.
You get to do it.
Okay, I'll quickly add it to the list. As... Light, so... Mike...
I'm already voicing Emma, fucking...
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises?
I'm Edgeworth, what is it?
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir! I've got your report, sir!
Report? What? Did you find new evidence in that case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir. No, sir! No name of that kind, sir! Not in this report, sir! I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow.
Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't very tight, is it?
I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated!
Sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your...
Give me your name!
Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins.
Right, Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
But, sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he got me off guard.
As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's see what he says, Miss Wright!
The victim was a detective from the same department as a patrolman just now. Go down to the police department, you can ask more there.
Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. I gotta go run to the bathroom.
That's fair.
So, might as well end the episode here and just jump straight into the next
one. It has been an hour.
Yeah. Jumping into the next one, because I'm